Hello, everybody. We are live. I think. Let me check my. Yeah, we are live. We have three people watching. Thank you for coming. Hey, Pastor McQuarrie, how you doing? Hi, Brother Josh. Well, you can come up if you want.
Oops, hold on. Do I have the thing, the echo on? Yep, I do. There we go.
Okay.
Yay!
So, what do you know about Passover?
Hold on, let me turn it up so I can hear you better because he's got his stuff on. This could be interesting. I may have to put on my.
He's spastic today.
Yeah, he is a little bit. I don't know if I can. Let me see if it'll work without.
Hi, Gil. I forgot to send you the link. You can put it if you want to come up.
Okay. Oh, the old. I haven't used these in a while. Let's see. Might have
There
to
you
take
go.
my headband off. Yes, mommy's wearing it so I can hear my friend. I'm going to take this off. There we go. Okie doke. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, good. I haven't used them in a while. Wee.
yeah. I like those.
You do. They're just like my hair is big. These are big. Thank you. What do I know about Passover?
Yeah,
I know that Passover happened. It was after, I guess, all the plagues that God sent to Pharaoh when he kept hardening his heart
yeah.
and wouldn't release the Jewish people. And it was the last kind of straw. But I don't remember if he did it because Pharaoh had any plans towards the Jewish children, like to harm them or not. I'm not sure. But
Well,
later on, like for a Christian in the New Testament, it plays out that when Jesus was born, another ruler went and killed all the children his same age in the town. Like it tied into the Passover story a little bit. But anyway, the angel of death had. Okay, I see it. Can I have a moment? You're okay. Just for a moment. Yes, it's your panda. Yes. Do you want to tell it? Because it's your, I mean, I know it, but I don't know if I'll leave stuff out. But anyway, okay, let me go back. It was the last thing out of all those things for the Pharaoh to let the Jewish people go, because Moses kept entreating and going before Pharaoh and saying, let God's people go, let God's people go. And it was orders so they could go out and serve him, right? Was the first like reason that Moses wanted their freedom, not just for freedom's sake. It was to go out and form their nation again and to worship the Lord. So the last thing was this, and they were warned that the angel of death would pass over and to use the blood of a lamb to put on the doorposts of the homes. The Jewish people put it on their doorposts so that the angel of death would pass over those homes and not harm those within.
well, in that case, is it wasn't the angel of death; it was God Himself,
Okay.
and the lamb in Egypt was one of the gods.
So they
They
basically,
worshipped the lamb,
so they killed the
their
lamb
god.
that they worship.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. But was that in the Torah anywhere, there, or is that now
Yeah.
from?
No, it's in the Torah.
I didn't know that it was also the lamb was a god. I've got to find that in what we call the Old Testament because I didn't know that.
And that's why they did it on open fire so they can smell it and left all the bones that they can see it.
Okay.
Because the lamb have very unique bones
Mm.
and you know it's a lamb.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
What you just said there?
Passed over the homes of the children. Yeah, the blood of the lamb painted on the doorpost. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were always taught it was the spirit of death, not God himself. God himself passed over Moses because Moses requested, I think it was, or Abraham. Abraham requested to see him. And he's like, you can
Everyone
only
was
see.
later.
Yeah.
Earlier. Everyone was earlier.
Earlier. And he asked to see God, and God says, you can't see me from the front, like from the front side where all my glory.
No, that was Moses. That was Moses when
That's
he went up there
okay.
to receive the
2 or 3.
the
Yep.
Ten Commandments.
Yeah. He wants to sing to me now. 2 or 3. Hey, Denise. Hey, Willet Girl. Hey, Homestead Aquarius. All right, you tell your story of Passover the way you learned through Jewish scripture.
What they tell you in school and kindergarten, it's very different than the truth. You know, basically, the Jewish people was supposed to be there 400 and something years, and then when Moses came, the labor was harder to release them faster instead of 400 something years, 200 something years.
Okay.
And then when it came so fast they had to run. And that's the reason that they couldn't prepare anything. They couldn't prepare bread, so they did only water and yeast, and not yeast, and flour. And that's the reason we eat now the matzah.
Yeah, to represent that.
Without salt, without sugar, only water and flour.
Okay. So what about the other? Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
Basically, when they ran, they came to the sea and they start panicking because the Egypt was, and Pharaoh was after them.
Yeah.
And when Moses split the sea, he split it to 12 pieces, not two. And every tribe have his own path. And they basically did like a shoe horse. They went and come back to the same point, only for the Egypt to get in and get killed.
Okay.
And then they start because all the people was very finicky and they complained all the time.
Yeah.
And then God decided to basically not let this generation to get in to Israel. Then he basically ran them in circles for years to all the generation who is from 20 to 60 that all the complaint didn't enter the land.
The land, the promised land, which was Israel. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he had basically just set them free from slavery. You saw him part the sea, and then you get out and you don't think he's going to take care of you.
Well, it's more different than that because they in one of the they said that God freedom them only
Mhm.
to kill him in the desert.
I remember that one. Yeah, that's in the Christian version too. What have you brought us only here into the desert to die? Yeah. Nothing
That's
say to
yeah.
God Almighty. Yeah.
Well, after you saw all his power and
Exactly.
all he did, and they complained, we remember the meat and remember the
Mhm.
bread and that and that.
I
They
think the
complained,
melons, I remember them talking about, like, the watermelon or whatever it was,
yeah,
cantaloupe, I'm sure because they were probably like, "It's so hot out here and I'm thirsty," like, I probably would have died in that generation too, because you're out there. Was that before did they complain, though, before the snakes happened, or was it after the snakes? When they had the snakes and Moses lifted up
that
and
was before. That
okay.
was when Moses went to Pharaoh.
No, 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 not that one. They were in the desert and there was snakes that bit some people and he said, "Look at the snake on the stick." And
Well,
that was like while they were out in the desert, that part. So I didn't know if that happened.
it was like a big cloud that
Mhm.
basically
Take your time.
guard them
Yeah.
for the animals.
Yeah.
And at night there was a like a stick of flame.
Yeah. We were told a pillar of fire by night and a cloud by day that
Yeah, the
guarded
cloud
them.
basically keeps them from the heat and from the animals.
Oh, I didn't even think about the heat. So he was guarding them from the heat with the
Yeah, and the
that it
people
covered them.
was
Oh.
basically not operating the rules because there was the rules.
Mhm. Yeah.
They basically have to get outside the cloud and walk by foot after the cloud,
Mm.
and then they got beat
Okay.
because they was outside of the cloud.
Oh, okay. They were doing naughty stuff. So he let the
And the bread of God basically
mhm.
was not bread, it was more like cake.
Manna,
And
what
the
we call
cake,
manna. Do you guys call it manna? Is that a
man,
Hebrew?
we call
Man.
him man.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is three versions of it.
Mhm.
The one who is evil, but not evil like bad people.
Mhm.
Evil that not doing what Moses says, if you understand what I mean. The
Yeah.
evil in the Torah is not evil today, like not bad people that
Mhm.
do crimes and stuff like that.
Rebellious. They were rebellious towards
Yes,
okay.
so they called in the Torah bad people, and
Okay.
they receive it in the type of flour that they can need to make themselves,
Mhm.
and it was outside of the camp. They needed to go a
Okay.
long way to get it.
Oh, okay.
And the people in the middle, that is
Okay.
not evil, not bad, they
Mhm.
receive it in a form like a uncooked dough,
Mhm.
not close and not far.
Okay. Because they were in the center of the will of God. Sounds
Yeah,
like.
and the people like Moses
Mhm.
receive it outside of the tent, already prepared for eating.
Okay. Okay. So then why, like, even would they complain? The ones that complained were probably the ones that had to go further out.
Yes,
Okay. That makes sense. And then they were only supposed to get it daily, right? It was a daily kind of work that God gave them to
yes.
do and not to hold on to it like overnight.
And the
It was
people
supposed to be
who did, it come like with mold and the little worms that
Maggots is what I heard.
maggots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maggots.
worm
That
and maggots.
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody told they're like, "That's not true." I'm like, "Really? Did you?" It's in both versions. It's in my
Yeah.
version Bible and it's in my friend who's Jewish and Israeli, but okay.
Well, they keep like testing what Moses said
Mhm.
because they didn't believe him all the
Yeah.
way, and there was one in particular that like almost like took very chunk of the people that against Moses in one way.
Okay,
And
so they were the ones dividing. They were
yeah, and
dividing, causing
basically what
division.
happened,
Yeah.
the God had enough, and the hose opened, and he fell down into hell. Basically,
Oh, I remember when they okay.
all his
He
family
shook
and
the
all his
earth.
stuff. Yeah,
Wow. Be interesting. If that happened today, maybe the world would last longer.
well, it's happened
If he would
today.
just
Not very much of the people will survive it.
Yeah. But they also were following Moses, and God was supposed to be their God. They weren't Egyptian. They weren't like it was different. I think God sometimes gives grace to those who don't hear and know compared to you've been told quite a few times and you're still not listening. You're still rebelling. And
Yeah,
then, yeah, you're going to have discipline. But that's just like a good parent would do that. Like they're trying to protect you, they're trying to
and
give you good
basically
things.
Moses had two version, if you can call it,
Okay.
of the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, I
Because the
remember that.
first time he went up there, he stays 40 day and 40 night, and then they calculated one. He still had a half a day left,
Mm-hmm.
6 hours left, and they thought that Moses died,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
he don't
And they
going to
went
come
a
back
little. Mm-hmm.
because the devil like put him on their head like a version of Moses' death.
Oh, okay. Like gave them a
So,
vision,
yeah,
like in their
yeah,
mind. So like a
yeah.
paranoia, kind of.
So
Yeah, the devil
then
put
they
paranoia on
did
them. Interesting.
the the lamb, not the lamb, the like a baby cow. How we call
It
it?
was a
The
calf,
calf,
the golden calf.
calf.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that where you're okay, that's where you're at. Okay.
And then when the Moses came with because the first Ten Commandment was waiting and make by God Himself. And after He breaks the first one, he Moses had to make the second one.
Yeah.
The
That
first
would
one
be
was by God Himself.
that'd be awful.
So that is the reason that the second one was less powerful than the first one.
Mm. Okay. I didn't know that part. That's what they believe. The Jewish people believe that the 10 commandments were less powerful because he destroyed the first version that God inscripted himself.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
there was
Wow.
a few, you can call it powers or blessing
Mhm.
that the first has had
Mhm.
and the second doesn't.
That would have okay. Okay. Wow. I know, right? Too bad Moses broke them. But I mean, can you imagine going down and seeing that they're worshiping a calf
Well,
that can
God basically blamed Moses for that
because he
because
didn't teach Aaron,
he
right?
put people and rescue people that God tell him not to, but he
Oh.
insisted,
Oh.
and they basically what did it to make the calf. And when they did it, God told Moses, "Go down because um, what you call it, state, not state, nation. Your nation did something bad
Okay. So he was trying
because
to have more grace than God? Is that what it was? Like Moses is like,
yes,
"No, they're okay because
yes,
I'm
because
vouching
there
for
was
them."
Egyptians that wanted to go out with Moses,
Oh, yeah.
and God tell them, no,
Yeah.
this is a bad idea,
Yeah.
but Moses did it anyway.
Because some of them did intermarry probably with the other slaves that were Egyptian, like the lower
Yeah,
class.
but they started all the whining and
Mhm.
all the team start with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was
And
like
basically, when they saw that Moses is
Mhm.
late,
Mhm.
they the one who started to moving people to make that.
Yeah. I was just reading Good Times. She must be a Christian because she said how it would be amazing to come there and walk where Jesus walked. But for now, I will breathe the same air and drink the same water. I think Israel water it's probably different than ours.
I guess
Every
so.
yeah, every place is. I go to Pennsylvania and the water's different. Like what's in it is different
Well,
than
it
down here.
depends of the minerals.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's probably a little different. The minerals are different. But I guess you could order maybe Israeli water. I
I
wonder if
know
that
that you can order from the Dead Sea water, but I don't know
yeah.
about regular water.
I'll have to check my kosher supermarket to see if they fly in water from Israel for people.
Maybe remember the one I told you I'm drinking, the like mineral water?
Mhm. Yeah,
There is
maybe
a
that.
place in the north that called Ramat Golan, and there is a natural spring that they basically pump the water from.
Oh, I'm freezing, Storm said every few
Yeah, a little
seconds.
bit.
Oh, no.
Y-
I
Yeah,
wonder if it's Malachi bumping around. Hold on, let me make sure that's plugged in. Maybe it's my signal. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks, Storms, for letting me know. Barry. I don't think. Yeah, I see one of them is low. Our Wi-Fi. Of course. Malachi, can you open the door,
No,
please?
no.
Yes. It's his favorite word.
yeah.
My son doesn't know how to say yes. It's not that he's being rebellious. He doesn't
Hmm.
know. Yeah. Yes, no. So I'm trying to teach him at least okay.
Hi,
Okay,
Luis.
Mom. Hey, Louis. Good to see you.
You can come up if you
What?
want to.
Boop. I did it again. Oh, no. Shoot.
Yeah, it's for
My daughter might be
seconds.
playing a game too, and using a lot of the. No, it looks like Xfinity Wi-Fi is tanking.
Hmm.
Shoot. Yeah, interesting.
There is a storm tonight or something?
I can check on my phone and see if I got anything coming in. No, it's because we're talking about God. That's what it is.
Probably.
Talking about good stuff, not, other stuff. But goodness. Let me check it.
Yeah.
Yep. We have rain coming in.
Yeah.
It's showing. Mostly clear thunderstorms are coming in.
Well,
10.
it's Florida. It's
Yeah.
thunderstorm every evening.
Once we get into our hot weather, you are correct. And it's starting to get hot. Although it's 77 right now, which is very nice for here. Oh, it just looks like some cells. It doesn't look really, really bad. That's weird. It's also, the the Comcast Xfinity thing. Sometimes they do work and they'll just shut off your everything and go, "Oh, it's on your side. We're trying. Let us help you."
Yeah, right.
Oh, nice, Passamaquoddy. I love my stuff that you've made. I guess Oh, Gardner Josh's video already posted. Because I saw John say something. He put his guess in on the potatoes. I guess there's something about potatoes in his video. I didn't get to see it yet, Gardner Josh. I'll watch it
Another one?
later. Hey,
Yeah,
Gil.
I need to watch even the one you put before that.
And Glenn came in when we were talking. Hey, Glenn. How'd garden? Good to see you.
Thank you for coming on.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Commicast. It's right, Barry. How'd you know?
I guess he's the one who did it.
Yeah, I don't know. He knows about them. And it's basically Xfinity. Like, there's no infinity. It's been crossed out.
Like the YouTube took the U from the tube.
From the where?
Tube.
Oh, from the tube? Yes. It took us from the tube.
So
anyway, explain to us though, because it's about Passover. Where does the foods come in that you guys serve? Like each food usually has a meaning, like the matzah.
It depends if you are from Europe or from Spain, basically.
Okay.
Morocco, Spain, because the Jewish from Europe don't even eat corns or lentils or everything like that.
Really?
They
I didn't
eat
know that.
only potatoes. I don't remember if they eat rice or not, but basically potatoes and eggs. Basically,
That's all they have for their Passover, potatoes and eggs and matzah?
yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Wow.
and vegetables.
Okay. So they don't make do you guys make the noodle dish? I can't think of the name of it. It's like a noodle kegel. We
Kegel,
call
yeah, I did the other day. It's not, you cannot do it in Passover because
Okay.
you had the noodles,
Oh,
and the
okay.
noodles is not
Allowed during
Passover
Passover.
kosher.
Okay.
Yeah,
So it's
but
anything made with matzah meal you can have. And
yeah,
what? Okay.
and I'm not, because I don't have like grandpa and grandma that did that stuff,
Yeah.
so I can choose what side I am. So I more going to the Spanish and the Morocco side that eat more stuff.
Okay. So you get to eat
So
more.
I eat rice and I eat a lot of stuff that I. So
Do they have
uh,
meaning to the Moroccans? Do they have like a biblical meaning or a meaning from the Passover, the foods, or no? Like,
I
because
don't know.
I think they eat bitter herbs here, like in the state. There's a bitter herb that's placed on the plate. There's an
Yeah, and the
egg.
plate is everything the same. Yeah.
Okay, that's all the same. Okay.
Basically, you can take uh, the
Oh.
white part of the lettuce
Mm-hmm.
to eat something bitter because you need to eat something bitter.
Okay.
And
I've
you
heard
have the
some
egg and the
the egg, and then is the matzah on there too, or
yeah,
what else is
yeah.
on the plate? Like what the egg represents what exactly? Do you know? When you lay out the bitterness, is that for when they were in the desert or no?
The
Like,
bitterness is because the Passover is the first year biblical wise. Like the Torah wise
hmm
is the first month of the year.
oh, okay.
So it's like Rosh Hashanah, but for the Torah side.
Okay.
That's why I told you it's two basically it's two first of the years.
Okay. That's so
Yes,
wild.
first
That's
of the year that is the like every month.
mm-hmm.
And this is first of the year of the Torah side
Okay.
because they received the Torah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So basically, you read it for not having bad stuff during the year because the bitterness, not having bad bitter.
Mm-hmm.
So you eat it now, and then there is a part of wrapping the bitter with sweet
Oh, that's
to
cool.
have the sweet rest of the year.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like the symbolism and I don't know about it that much. That's why I asked you with the foods, like what some of those were that they do,
I'm not knowing because
all
it's
of them.
more
It's
like
passed down.
my father is so far from that, and
Yeah. And
so
you
I never did it how you're supposed to do it.
yeah. Yeah, you're still learning because
Yeah,
you're okay, returning. That's kind of cool though. Because I don't know either. We'll find out, I guess, a little bit together. Only had the Seder 1 or 2 times. That's cool though that you've done it good times. I've never gotten to go to one. They do that sometimes even at churches to explain what each thing is and what it means, but I've never been to one.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's a lot of basically what you need to do is read. There is a part. There is a book you need to read,
Mhm.
and with the book there is all the stories and what happened and what the meaning.
Okay.
So probably after uh, Wednesday, I
Mhm.
probably learn more about it.
Oh, okay. 'Cause they'll give them out locally for like at the synagogue. Would you be able to
No,
get one or what do you
I
mean?
have one,
Oh,
and
you just
we're gonna study it, me and
got
my
it.
brother,
Oh, nice.
because basically the Passover is almost like Shabbat. I don't gonna use electricity.
Okay. It says it's a Haggadah?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the book.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Oh, they are having one. And you say, how do you say it? Pesach? How do you say Passover?
Pesach.
Pesach. Pesach.
Yeah, you have problem
Pesach.
with that.
I can't. Oh, okay. Pesach.
Yeah,
I'm always afraid I'm gonna something out.
you don't need it to do it that
That
far,
hard.
but yeah,
Okay, a little more gentle.
Pesach.
Pesach. Let me see. Yeah, I actually love listening to people when they speak Hebrew because it is about control of that when they're talking. They just say it so fast and make those sounds like that, but without spitting
Yeah,
on anybody, of course. But it's
yeah,
just
it's difficult.
beautiful. It's a beautiful
Sometimes
language.
you did missed and something. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you can't. Okay, on Passover it says Jews may not own or
okay, thanks for coming,
consume
Bill.
grain that has risen.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see. Virtually all breads, pastas. It says virtually all breads, pastas, cakes, and cookies. Wow.
well, now and nowadays we have more that
Matzah.
cookies and
Mhm,
stuff made from uh, potato flour or
that's right.
another sentences like corn flour and even rice flour. So, and
Mhm.
nowadays it's not that difficult. We have everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Even
true.
a type of bread that is potato flour based bread.
Oh, okay. Here's one actually from down here. I just found one. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can put this link in. It's called it's from the Jewish Gardens down here, and you can get your own free. Um, I'm gonna have to unplug my lights. That's fine though. Hold on.
You know, the stuff that good for you, that
Mhm.
all the things in Passover, it's gluten free.
Oh, oh, I did see. Yeah, that's because I do remember that a little bit because I remember going into that section in my store that's kosher, but also for Passover, and they have awesome the coconut cookies that I like. Oh, so good. I can't think of their name. Macaroons. I think macaroon cookies. It's like coconut and egg white.
Macaron, they almost sugar,
Yeah.
basically
Okay, then it's
90%
sugar.
sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was sugar and no, not the. It's the
Hi,
ones
Blue.
with the coconut, right? Is that the one? Because there's
Mac-
macaron, which is egg white and sugar, and then there's the macaroon that has the coconut, and it's mostly coconut, and it's like crisp,
hmm.
kind of crisp on the outside and chewy in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
we call them here something completely different. So,
Oh yeah.
yes,
Okay.
I have some.
Mm,
Hey,
I
let
love those.
give me a
They're
second.
so yummy. Hey Blue, what's up? Hold on. I'm gonna paste it in here. This link is so you can get your own download of Haggadah, the book that Yossi was talking about for Passover. Hopefully.
I mean that.
Oh yes, that's them. I
Yeah,
love them dipped in chocolate. No, Malachi, careful.
yeah.
Oh,
We have some.
oh.
You can buy them with chocolate on top.
You can just take them home plain and dip them in chocolate yourself if you have
Yeah,
kosher
no, it's not.
chocolate that's for Passover.
eh, Yeah, because they don't have flour and stuff that you cannot eat
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Passover.
Jen remembers. That's usually Jen, right? That's on the channel Good Times Homestead.
Yeah,
I think
most of the
so.
time.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah, the macarons though I love too. Those are the French cookies. Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
get the
they so sweet.
they very sweet. Well, I love them
Yeah,
with my
they
coffee, just like 1 or 2 at the most.
sugar and sugar and more sugar.
It is.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. It's like castor sugar, so it's extra fine, but it's not powdered. So yeah, I'm sure they get in extra because they make the grain smaller of sugar to fit more in there. I don't know, but it's
yeah.
delicious. But very sweet. Very sweet. So, when did you start celebrating Passover? Has it been
Well,
a recent thing with you kind of going back to the traditions of
basically,
Judaism?
this year is gonna be my first year.
Oh, really? That's awesome,
Yeah,
though. Cool, Yos. That's
you can
awesome.
say that you can pray it like my first Christmas, so it's my
Yeah,
first Passover.
awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear how it goes afterwards. That's fantastic. What Q is fixing sounded delicious. It was like what we were talking about prior to the stream. She was making lamb. She was having rosemary lamb shank, horseradish sauce, baked apples, and cranberries.
sounds
That
good. Yeah,
sounds really good, Q. Are you going to put that on your channel? You should. That meal. Like to
I
see it.
hope you don't have a high cholesterol.
Why? Because of
The
the lamb
lamb,
shank is
the
fatty
fat
one.
of the lamb have a lot of cholesterol. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
it's very fatty.
Yeah, I read that they have to rid the house of leaven items. I don't know how they do that though. Like send it to a friend, or if there's a certain workaround, because that's for preppers. That's a nightmare.
What, yeah, what I do, I have a special shelf that I leave
That's no
in there
problem.
and not open them.
Okay. So it's put away and put up so you're not
Yeah.
okay. So it's not
Now,
touching
because,
you, you're not touching it.
yeah, because I have two fridge, I can allow to one put stuff that not Passover
Mhm.
approved, and one to clean and put Passover stuff in it.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't have that problem.
Jen's hungry now too. That's funny. That's funny. So what excited you about celebrating Passover? Or what are you excited about? Just to learn more, or like
There
you
is a
and
lot of stories of rabbis that mix with stuff from the Agada.
okay.
So, and
So
basically
it's the verbal
spending
history like
time.
you and I have talked about. It's like the verbal stories that have been passed down.
Yeah,
Okay. Got it. Because a lot of people don't know that in Judaism, and there's all different levels. Because there's one level I read about that the rabbi's teachings are taken as like um, kind of separate from the scripture, from like the Torah and the Pentateuch. Is that how you say it? Pentateuch.
I don't know what you call it in English.
Yeah. Okay. But your two main scriptures are kind of, there's one that they take it as a commentary and they don't give it any more esteem than other commentaries by rabbis today. And then there's
Yeah,
another sect that it's like that's part of scripture, it's equal. Okay.
yeah.
Bicycle, hold on.
Basically, I'm the level of almost orthodox. So the what Rabbi says is almost equal to what written down in the Bible.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we don't have that, and we have different sects in Christian sex as in SECTS people in Christianity, but there are some, yeah, that they take pastoral teaching, and we have books on the scriptures that aren't scripture, and they'll give it kind of equal footing. So we have that too, kind of in Christianity.
Well, basically, that was what Moses did in a way,
Hmm.
and they were one after them, and then they came from generation to generation, and
Well,
because the technology and everything advanced, so we need the rabbi to allowed or not allowed certain things.
oh, and then they wrote it into, okay, to let people know. Okay, got it. Because I got it. Because just we progressed
Now,
and
because
questions
in
came up.
the, yeah,
Got it.
in the Torah they said not to create fire, but in Shabbat,
Oh, on Shabbat. Okay.
in Shabbat. Now we need the rabbi to tell us if you open the light,
Uh,
it's the same as
okay.
creating fire.
Got it. Because they would have used the fire as their light by night.
That's
Oh,
why certain groups use light in Shabbat
okay.
because the Torah said fire.
Mm, okay. Interesting. That's their workaround for, because it
Yeah,
makes sense, I guess. So totally, and they could leave it lit too, even if it was fire, like the day before, like how
yeah,
there's certain Jewish sects too that put it on a timer,
Yeah,
and they don't.
what I do, I live in the kitchen and in the living room, the light all the Shabbat, and in my room I leave a night light
Mm, okay.
that I can shape, like move and stuff that not bother me so much to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, and different Protestant denominations do, but also there's different how do you say it? Traditional, more orthodox, like the Catholics next to the Greek Orthodox.
Yeah,
And they're different, but they're still even more different than the Protestants. So, yeah, it's not just the Protestants, too. And also, even within the Catholic Church, there's a movement that is more, how do you say it? I'm trying to think. It's like I couldn't explain it, and it's like you with your different languages. I'm having one of those moments, and I don't even speak a second language. Charismatic. There's a charisma movement in the Catholic Church too that kind of is different than the traditional Roman Catholicism. Yeah, everyone's different. Yep.
yeah. There is one group in the U.S. of Jewish people that make
And hey,
their
Janet.
dog bar mitzvah. They call it bar mitzvah. Yeah, yeah. I
I
don't want
think
to
you
go
meant
there.
bark, right? Bark mitzvah.
Yeah,
Because you said, I think barf.
yeah. For me,
Barf
it's
is
the same.
yeah, because
For me, it's the same.
you don't like that. Yeah, I get it. No, there's people that do that with their little dogs that are Christian families that are like, okay, we're gonna say a little prayer and put the little dog's hand like paws together.
Well, I saw dogs doing by themselves. Like the owner tell them, "Okay, we're gonna pray," and the dog puts their hand.
The little paws. Oh,
Yeah,
cute. Our dog knows we pray like together at night and she'll kind of chill during the prayer. And then when I
they
say
know.
amen, she's like, okay, we're done with the prayer. It's
They
kind
know.
of sweet.
They
Yeah, they
know.
do. They
Yeah.
do know. And I don't think that God's going to deny us that. Like, even though dogs aren't the same as us, He knows they make us happy. He knows that we get comfort from those animals because He created them. And I think we're going to see them and other amazing things that we can't imagine on the other side of this place. What do they believe as far as in Judaism? Do
Well,
you go to
in
Abraham's bosom?
the Judaism, it's complicated to have pets that is not
Whole,
kosher.
kosher or holy? Okay.
Yeah, because they say that non-kosher animal in their eyes has like a bad
Could have
stuff in the
demonic stuff
side.
on it. Mm.
Yeah,
I'm sure God could say, like, give them a whatever, a washing before they got there. Kosherify them because you're not going to eat them.
yeah.
You're not going to eat them. But yeah,
But
certain animals, yeah.
if you have cows and bulls, because back then they used to walk them to
Hmm.
like break the ground and plant
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
So they say in the Bible, you need to feed the animal first, then you can feed yourself.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that you give the animal rest from their work before you take your rest from your work.
And
Is that
in
basically?
Shabbat, not only you get rest, your
I
animals
do.
also.
I
So
see you.
you cannot tell, okay, I'm not going to walk in Shabbat. I can rent it to someone
Yeah.
to is walking in Shabbat, and I get the money. No, your animal need to rest too.
I like that. I mean, we all need rest. I think that too would make people more or less cranky if they actually took a full day of rest. And I think God knew that too.
Yeah,
Malachi, don't kick. He's kicking the table. They have everything on.
because when God took the break, He didn't needed it.
Mm-mm. Yeah. The Sabbath rest was for us. It was an
Yeah,
example for us to take because he didn't need it. God never sleeps, which is like really weird for us to imagine. He never,
well,
at least
it
in our
depends because
Judaism, they believe he sleeps
no,
sometimes. Oh, okay.
I can comparison to a person like there's a lot of rabbis during the years that
Mm-hmm.
wrote in 2 or 3 hours of sleep per
Mm-hmm.
day.
Wow.
And there is one that make it like a host, half an hour sleep in 2 3 hours, half an hour of sleep 2 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because if you know, hosts only sleep in the periods of half an hour.
Hey, Ed. Thanks for coming in.
So
Wow. So they just kind of sleep in between their duties to God, like take a rest in between and keep
yeah,
going. They don't get like hours like we do at a job where it's,
they not
which
they
makes
don't
sense.
need it
Oh,
because they more connected to God.
wow.
So God gave them their energy,
The extra supply of energy to do his work.
and
Okay.
basically they don't eat as much. They eat only not to die.
Mm, wow. Kind of wish I would see that all over in every religion. Actually, just in humanity, we'd all be a lot healthier if we ate, not just to keep ourselves living, but just enough to give us
Yeah,
energy for the day or the task. A lot of us would have a lot less health problems. But I'm going to have to actually go down in a little bit because he goes, and I haven't
yeah, I
even,
know.
I realized I forgot to give him his
Oh,
nighttime gummies that he takes to help him sleep. You did great though, Yossi, explaining it. And I can't wait to see, how you feel about it after and what you want to tell us that you didn't tell us that you learned.
yeah, I
Um,
hope to do another. I'm gonna shut it down in a few minutes
okay.
anyway,
Okay. Hey.
because I need to start my day. It's
Yeah.
5 a.m. here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Okay. Well, I can say good
and
night
I
now
got
and
stuff.
then,
I got
yeah.
stuff to do. 7 minutes. I'm gonna
Okay. You
end
were
it
going to hold
anyway.
out. Okay. I'll hold out for 7 minutes. That's fine. We can do that.
And I hope to add another one on Saturday night.
Yeah, I hope you do
I
Saturday night. I miss you on Fridays, but that's your Shabbat, and that's more important. You taking Shabbat. What? Yeah, don't. Yeah, he's checking
that
out
is the
Kleiner.
first thing that they received after getting out from Egypt is to keep the Shabbat.
Yep. Hold on. I have I have this, and he's pressing it on me because I have an electric recliner that was from my mom that I'm sitting in, and he just suddenly, I felt the thing move while you're talking. So that was the
Mm.
first thing that they received. What was that after?
After getting out from Egypt,
Okay.
the first thing, the first commandment, if you will,
Mhm.
that was keep the Shabbat
Oh,
and
okay.
rest.
Mm,
And that's the reason that in Friday they received twice as much,
that's
and
right.
it
Carry
didn't
them.
go bad.
Wow. To carry them through Shabbat. Okay. It's Storms, Radios, and Cats. Is his channel. Will it grow?
Barry?
Yeah, Barry's channel is Storms Radios. I think it's with an S if Barry's still in here. There he is. He's right down on the bottom. Storms with an S on the end. Yeah, radios and cats. All of them have S's. This room is full with my piles I still am going through, and some need to be shipped out. And don't know.
He has a few of them S's.
Be careful. Yes. He likes to move things around. Okay, leave that.
Every cat has one, and he has like 7, 8.
Oh, Barry's cats? Yeah, I think it's like, but they're not all there at once, though, usually. I think. No, don't do that. He's sitting in a box. Hold on. No, don't do that. You'll get hurt. Please. Oh, my. Oh, they're teasing him. Cats and radios or something like that. Wilson knows. Wilson's got a good memory still after all his onions, kind of.
Well, it's keep.
Now he's got aloe vera.
It's keep replacing his brain.
Yeah.
So
maybe the aloe vera will heal his brain. The only thing is if anything happens to Homestead Aquarius, oh my goodness, he's a captain and he's also the translator for the other captain. What will we do? Yeah. That would be not good. Stop.
Well, he's already starting to sabotage him, so.
Wilson is? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, excuse me, pardon me. You didn't see anything? I'm not. There we go. Leave it.
Cake.
Oh my.
Cake.
But it rhymed. No file. I'm piles. It files. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're all looking forward to that. You're having a lot of stuff sprout up over there. So I can't wait to see how it does. I went out and checked. I've got still my different carrots, even though it's out of carrot season. I planted just some extras of a different variety. And then I've got 3 different radishes. This is just in the elevated bed because they say like to plant radishes with carrots because you pull up the radishes sooner.
I need to take a picture of my potatoes.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. But I don't know. Those would probably be inside. No, thank you. Yes, I see. Yeah. Oh, you want here? You can. Oh, you want the pillow? You can borrow the pillow. Here you go. You can use it.
You'll fight.
I hope not. I know. I'm trying to watch things that can be picked up, and so far we're doing really well.
Don't lose your head.
It's a good thing I have these on. Almost did the other day. Thankfully, it was just one of those like almost squeaky toys. But he's got good aim. He's going to be a good baseball player maybe one day. Good pitcher. You leave my M alone, you bully. I'm just trying, to come out of here with both my eyes, Barry. And not like a big lump on my forehead or something.
You need the half mask that they provided and covered like
shield.
The shield.
I should do that. That's hilarious. Oh no, Homestead Aquarius lost his typing mojo. It rhymed. I can't type anymore. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Jen. She said, fantastic live, praying for you all. That was sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you. We need it. We definitely need it. For sure.
Especially now.
Oh, look at this. I feel like I'm a sugar nut. He's saying down there. He's pulling out the words. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
I saw the clip.
The Jewish grandmas down here.
Yeah. Remember the clip he put in the group?
Oh, was it the one with Gene Wilder and Harrison Ford? From the movie? I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I did tell my husband I want to watch it, like the whole movie. Not
so basically
I saw him start to walk.
but not correct, is like making watching the sound go behind the mountain,
Mm-hmm.
and it's for because he didn't ride because it's Saturday.
Yeah.
So yes and no, because after sunset there is need to be complete darkness, and then start counting like 40 minutes after darkness. And I usually make 40 minutes past that.
Okay.
So it's not okay. I no longer see the sun. I can ride again.
I think I have Kaylin, but I'm not sure if she is gonna send it to me. He's asking you if you have a secret seed partner. I don't know.
I remember that I wanted to do that, but I don't think I got one.
Yeah. I know Idaho is she in the challenge? Did Idaho Garden Girl? Yeah, she's in the challenge, isn't she? Is she on our team though? Because she sent things to Yossi before, right? Because she was talking about she found an envelope or she was sending something to you, or no? Was that something she was talking about?
If
Stamp and
if
an
she
envelope.
did, I didn't receive it yet.
Okay. Okay. I thought she was Stephanie was talking about that. He was pushed for time and may have bent the rules a little bit. Oh, is that what it was on the Shabbat? He was pushed for time.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, they were running from somebody trying to kill them, I think, right? In the
Yeah.
movie, basically.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end this. Thank
Okay.
you all for coming.
Have a good
I
night.
hope to do another one on Saturday night for you guys. And no, evening for you and night for me.
I'll be Friday without you.
Yeah, Friday and what
11:30.
time? 11:30.
Yeah, 11:30.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Even Malachi said bye-bye.